Yes, very nice to see this image. Thank you very much, Benjamin. They are following the ridge, making some dolphin movements, dolphin flying. And here will be the second position. Very, very nice. They are cruising at 200 kilometers, so they are on final glide, Brian. Let's see.
And I think Gilles must be just about finishing. We should just check up and see him through the line to complete his flight. It's his moment of glory in this competition with the Alpha X-ray. Is he crossed yet, Benj, or are we just coming up to it? Oh, he's still got a little way to run, but we can see Gilles now, 230 kilometers an hour, 300 meters above the minimum, and 6 kilometers to go. That's comfortable. We'll go back to the other guys and then come back and just see Gilles through the line just to make sure he's comfortably home. Well, Louis pulled in front of Sebastian now. Yeah, Louis had a little bit of extra height. He got past the other day on the final glide and he didn't like it very much. Max is just sitting out to the side with John. If they're sitting side by side like this, it's interesting to see if somebody can get a little bit more energy. Max and Sebastian, well, Sebastian's got the altitude advantage here, and it's not much in it. It's very, very close. This isn't really so much for the points as for the honour. It's the honour of passing in front of the other guys that really counts here. The points are really important, but nobody likes to be passed. Tilo's closing right up to Sebastian. That's proper pressure. He's just sitting there saying, okay, Sebastian, I don't mind you beating me today because I'm going to stick with you and I'm going to be really close. Gilles running in now. You can see the airfield in front of him. And we have an excellent finish from Gilles Navas from France. Still well above the minimum height and still going fast. We've seen really slow finishes on previous days. And we're going to see Gilles being a very happy guy as he comes through that finish line. And we can look at the images from the telescope maybe. And thanks. And then with that image, you can just see the Gilles finishing. I think maybe you can pick him out there. Jamais. No, okay, we'll go back to the race. Gilles just finishing now, and he's just coming through the line. Gilles Navas first on the 6th race day, and for second and third place, who's he going to be? Is Louis going to hold it? Is he going to be able to hold in front? We check the distance between them now. Tilo's pushing on Sebastian. He's driving him hard. He's getting really close there.
John has passed already Maximilian, and Louis at the lead at this moment.
Yeah, they're pretty close. Yeah, there's not much in it. There's only a couple of wingspans there between them. They'll separate out a little to see if the air's a bit better. Louis might just be marking a slightly better run with the air, and Tilo could benefit from that. Sebastian looks like he's going to come right into it. John's coming right into it. They have 100 meters of altitude above the minimum and 4.8 kilometers to go. Now, is Tilo going to try and pass Louis? That would be adding...
That's the question.
Yeah, that would be really something if he pushed past Louis as well.
They are 4 kilometers from the finish line, but the distance is reducing quite fast.
I know what's going through Tilo's mind. I might not need to do this, but the Ventus 3 is good enough. Yes. Maybe that's what he's thinking. And maybe he's thinking, what a better opportunity to show people what a great glider I fly. Because he really doesn't need to do this. He's about to become the World Sailplane Grand Prix champion for the 9th series of World Sailplane Grand Prix. And he's still trying to close the gap, and he's still trying to get those extra points. But most important, it's his pride, I think. He just wants to be there in front. You can see he's just coming on now to Louis. They've got 2 kilometers to run. Sebastian's also accelerated a little bit. Everybody's slowing down. Tilo says Tilo's 1298, but of course his actual pressure altitude might be more than that. Sebastian's now taken Tilo. It's what a real cat and mouse game here. Sebastian slowed down a little bit and gained the altitude, and now he's pushed it forward. He's 1,300 meters. Tilo says 1290, but his pressure altitude is probably a little bit more. He's slowing down, 130 kilometers an hour. Sebastian's slowing down. They're just running on the top of the minimum. What's going to happen? There are 20 meters between them, 21 meters. It looks like Sebastian's going to get it. It looks like Sebastian's just going to creep in front. 100 kilometers an hour, 120. Yep, they're through. And Sebastian just took it off Tilo for that point through the finish line. But it makes no difference to the overall result.
Yes. And the fourth position is John Catfield and fifth
Yeah.
is Louie
And there's
Bourdelique.
John coming through fourth and Louis coming through fifth.